Okay, we should be good to go. So we're gonna try to explore Dreamland now that I know I can take the puzzle stuff. Whoops. We're gonna try to explore Dreamland now. That's what happens when I was listening to someone else's stream. Forgot to mute that in the background. Sorry about that. So we're gonna explore the Dreamland because now that I have that open, and we know that we can take the little beam repulsors and reuse them, which I am so happy about that. Plus, I'm so happy I found these little guys. They're so cute. I also saw a really good combination idea for them that I might have to try, and these guys are so cute. They're adorable. But I might take these guys and combine them with the bat slimes and have them down here as well. I actually think it's going to be a really nice idea. So maybe the flutter bat combination didn't work out as well, but bat plus those guys will work out just fine. But anyways, we need to go grab all of our repulsors that I can find on our way back. No, I have some on me. Perfect. That's right. Took some with me. Okay. Take those with us. Probably should do some slime care before I head out today, now that we're like, okay, we at least now can get where we're trying to go situation. And I think I thought that this was the we're still like either missing an area or something else is going on, and I was like, okay, well no, we found all the areas, but we haven't found all the slimes. That we are indeed still missing an area, and I have absolutely no idea where. But when I was looking up, because I was trying to show someone, I was too lazy to go grab a screenshot of Gabe of the little Sloomer slimes, little sleepy slimes, and the combination when you mix them with the flutter slimes, I ended up stumbling across the bat slime combination, but then I saw a picture of another slime I've not seen, and when you click on Google to look at an image, sometimes it gives you some other images, and saw the other slimes for whatever area it's from. So I know there's some older slimes that I've seen before, I think from the original game, and completely forgot they existed. But that makes more sense for the little archaeology area, meaning there is going to be something with that, and it is an area that I still have absolutely no idea how to get to. So I'm looking forward to that, but I'm also like, oh, darn, okay. I did think I was kind of a little bit like, okay, we found all the areas. No, we definitely not. But I do want to continue the story quest and go see the large prism, and like that's kind of apparently protected, but now we can access it. I'm very curious what that's gonna look like. I'm very, very curious what it's gonna look like. I'm a bit worried that it's gonna be a bit more of an in-game thing. Like, I think we can end the storyline and still be fine, because I think the other game was that way. I'm hoping that is the case with this one. I don't want it to be that, yeah, no, it's not quite situation. Yes, we got at least 3 slimes I know of. And that is about what's on the board. But I also think we might be eventually getting a DLC, based on the fact there's still some slots that have not been filled. Really love seeing what that's going to look about. Okay. I can't wait until I get a bigger tank. My goodness. It is so needed. And then from the info that we got yesterday, I remember reading the book, the little sleepy slimes also actually put some of the slimes to sleep, including themselves that are around them. Meaning, if I really wanted to mess with the aesthetic of the ranch, which I mean, I definitely could, and also slow things down just a tad bit, I could take every single type of slime that I want, uh, get the amount I want, and start combining them with the little sleepy slimes, and basically, A, not only get an aesthetic where the ranch looks very uniform, but also um, have a little bit calmer slimes that are going to sleep a little bit. So I'm not having to worry as much with the constantly keeping up with Lord. So this is kind of my fault because I keep leaving and coming back after a super long time. Like it is day 49. Kind of figuring out what I want to do here. I don't know. That is something I'll have to put up to vote if I should actually do the ranch where I combined one slime with all the other slimes and kind of have something a little bit more uniform looking, or just kind of go with more like different combinations that are still cute. Okay. Well, I think I can pretty much afford every blueprint in the store now, hopefully. Oh, I forgot I can do that. I wonder if I need to bring a rooster over to where the candy hens are. I'm a bit sad that the roosters don't change based on the type of chicken, but I also kind of understand. Like that is just more to have to mess with. Ooh, I do apparently have the hiccups though. Early, but apparently they've decided to start now. Okay, let's go vacuum a bunch of you guys though. Oh, sorry, little egg slime. Goal, but I do need to majority of the roosters out of here and get a majority of those hens out of here. But I'm wondering if they do actually need to have a rooster included in it. Absolutely no idea. Okay. Okay, finish emptying this one out. And go put our chickens where they need to go and start on those pens. But I don't want to know how the hyper slimes are doing. I have a feeling out of them again. I mean, they haven't exited to this area, so hopefully not, but I have a feeling. Because they were already escaping the last time. Okay, cleaned up. I'll go take care of the ones in the caves after I deal with the ones out where I just put the little sleepy slimes. I put a rooster in there. Unless I see chicks. If I see chicks, then I know I don't need a rooster in there. Then I'm gonna leave that one truly be. I'm not seeing chicks, so I think that is unnecessary. Don't worry, guys, I will get your food here in a second. I don't know, these cherries look super good. I would actually love to eat these. There we go. Those are probably one of the easiest things to feed these slimes. Which I've still yet to combine these slimes, so if I do the bat ones there, I'll probably also combine these slimes with the little sleepy ones. See how it goes. Speaking of which, I can probably do that now. I just need 8 of the sleepy plorts if they've given me any. And I'll just have to make sure I put a lot of like pink and purple stuff down to kind of keep the vibe. Oh, I haven't been able to feed you, that's right. You like chickens in general, so this works. Nope. Nope, there we go. Yeah, they ate it. I have 7 plorts, but that'll work for now. Okay, I do actually like how these guys look. Because they're going to kind of do the, I think, the switch back and forth of coloring. Kind of. Their slime color really does take over. This is really cool. There we go. Do another collection of plorts real quick. And this time I'm also getting the flutter plorts I need, which is nice. A little bit left over is not too bad. The other ones, as they produce plorts from the food they have, will transfer over as well to that kind, so I won't have to actually worry about it. The two will grow. I do need to get some bat plorts later and save them. That way, when I bring home some other slimes of the little sleepy slimes, I'll be able to make that combination, which I think are just going to be super cute. I don't know why that chicken went flying, but they did. Okay, you guys are hungry, and you're definitely pretty hungry. Getting food, so that works. Oh, you guys still have some chickens in there, I think, somehow. I'm actually surprised. Okay, for now though, I'm gonna focus on the refinery just because it's here. I don't have to walk as far. There we go. And there we go. I don't have to worry about it for a little bit now. just take the majority of the next stack here and actually go sell it. Not leave the pen with too much. I'll wait until I can eventually empty this out and then... Oop. Oh, the chicken needs to go back there. Yeah. Okay, so these, leave that alone for a bit. We're checking our other slimes. I can get another stack of chickens, I think, because I might have enough close to another stack by now. But yeah, and then get you guys some more cabbages. Our little friends that need them. Hey, Boom and Crystal were both 40, so that's nice. This one's 51, still not bad. The baddie is 42, also not bad. We are definitely bringing in a lot of cash now. Need things considered. Where did the rooster in here go? Did they age? Oh yeah, they aged. See how that goes. I might have to put a rooster in there. Then again, I think they can also hatch one. So there's a chance one of those chicks that's in there is technically a rooster. But we need mittens. Why am I going too far the other direction? Go do a chicken delivery back here. Hopefully the sea hen population is just as high. Because that's the one I've been having problems with getting to, getting as many chickens for. Yep. Now, I want to say from the first game, there's a slime called the saber slime, which is saber-toothed tiger slime. If I remember right, they're also going to want a particular kind of chicken. So I don't have to worry about that when I get a little bit closer there. I think that one is returned in this game. I think that's one of our missing ones. Yep, there's one of our hyper slimes out and about. They're not supposed to be. How did you manage to get crystals on the top? I mean, them escaping was bad enough, but, okay, that's a new one. First off, we need to go in the refinery, I think. I have a feeling they're going to be used for something. Like, there's definitely going to be use for them. Just don't know what it is yet. There's also a thing I need, the slumber ports for, slumber ports for, there we go. And I can't remember what it is off the top of my head. I think it's one of the teleports. So I'm going to have to find that specifically, or get enough of those specifically to deal with that. Which now I should be pulling in a few, so that'll help. I think they're also going to be used for a lot of the like Dreamland themed stuff, I have a feeling. These can be sold now. And I just have the angler slimes to deal with. And we are done with the slimes for now. Debating if I ever want to put another slime out there now, dealing with these guys. Ooh, the hyper slimes are 83. Okay, yeah, you know what? I will gladly deal with those slimes. For 83. Per plort. Let's go pick up the rest of the rock slime ports. Hopefully I don't have more than 40 out there, I don't think so, but you never know. At least at this point. Oh, no, yeah, there's more. Still leaves me with a better amount. Don't need these anymore. At least not for now. So I do the thing where, yep, remove crops. Take the extras though, because I can feed them to some slimes. And eventually we will plant something else there when I have a slime. Okay, yeah, it looks like we're doing a lot better on the sea hens one. Is there any chicks in here? Okay, 3 hens and a rooster should do it. Oh, wait, hang on, I need 1 rooster. Yep. You guys get 1 extra hen. Not sure where there's no eggs, but we will find out later, I guess. Hopefully. Hopefully we get some eggs again and some small little tiny chickens running around. Nope. Sorry, buddy. That. Really want to take you with me right now. You're doing fine where you are. Okay, yep. You guys definitely do have a preference to not being stuck on land. There's our puddle slimes. Put our rooster in with the other chickens. I need to go check on the mail. Because we have gotten gifts from people, it looks like, and I'm curious as to what kind. And these, you guys would eat anything. I don't really need words for you, so I'll go put it in the feeder for the batty slimes and let them have it for now. I think it'll help out a bit. There we go. Okay, well, let's go take a look at the mail, and then we can start heading back to the labyrinth. Which I should go double check to see if I have everything now that I need for the teleport to it. Hoping so. Hoping it's something super simple that I just hadn't picked up yet, so I, of course, hadn't identified it. What is your daily deals? those for later. Oh, wait. Oh, the Pronto Mark cat has changed. It used to be a different color. I'm not really seeing anything I'm looking for there. Let me see what people have gifted. Oh. Don't worry, I'll tell her. You go ahead now, I'm talking to her. Hey Bay, Hobson wanted you to have this. He says if you don't want it, it'll still make a mighty fine, or it'll make mighty fine kindling. Ooh, okay, pink grass, that's fine. It's actually something that I do want for the area, so that works out. Let's see what the labyrinth teleport takes. And I got yet a new message. Oh boy, okay. Check that in a second. Yep, warp tech, and then it'll be that one. No, I still haven't actually identified what I need. Can't make 2 of these yet. It'd be wonderful if I could. This one would have a better chance making 2 if I just don't happen to have the. Well, this one just needed dream bubbles, so if I get more dream bubbles, that would also work. This one is the one that needs a plort, but I still also wouldn't be able to make 2. Need to figure out what I'm missing for that one. We'll figure out the decor later. Now, let's go check this message, and then we will head out. Guess who's the luckiest person in the galaxy? You are, because you got a gift for the Mochi Miles. Oh boy. Don't think of me. Okay, give me the rounded mech. That's actually really nice for the area in mind. Reading the Emerald Cypress. And what does Bob have for us? Crystal Rock. Okay. Yeah, Bob is the thing that's giving us rocks for some reason. Kind of funny. Okay, we'll do the Ember Valley. Gonna get me a bit closer where I want to go. Get my lid on my cup to actually properly be in my cup for a second here. Don't want that flying. Yep. Okay, we'll enter the labyrinth this way because now we have the shortcuts, and that will get us to the side I need to be anyways. To get back to the Dream Valley, it also means I need to see if I even need the repulsor over by, or the 2 that are by the door. Because if I don't, for this valley, I will take those with me, and then it'll give me 5. And 5 might be the amount I need to get a decent amount of these things open, especially if I'm picking them back up afterwards. I wish I'd realized I could sooner. Goodness. So many wasted resources I could have saved for other things. No, this is not the way to do this. I should have gone. Angry cat bat slimes, I think. Yep. There we go. through here. Then I'll be finding out where the puzzle for the last area is. Because it's going to be a puzzle, it's going to be somewhere I've entirely missed it because I got a little bit too hyper-focused on this particular area. Oh yeah, I can just pick it up now. Well, that's good to know. So that gives me 5. Something we've had to use any in here where I can pick them. Oh, hi, little guys. They're here. Oh. Feeling with how many slimes there are, we're gonna have some tar slimes before. Oh yeah, we already have a tar slime. Yep. I figured that would be the case. I am out of here. The water, especially if more are gonna spawn in. Yep, there's gonna be more spawning in here pretty soon. Just skedaddle out of here and get over to the Dreamland. Do I want to do the Dreamland first, or do I want to actually finally go? Because we have it where if I walk across there and go across, it's open, but I also think the pathway over here is open. Yeah, this is open now. So now you can just walk here, even though it used to be all cloudy, and then if you like actually got too close to it, it would send you back to your ranch. There's also no slimes I'm noticing. That seems weird. Oh, I see a little drone. It almost looks like Plorts, but it isn't. Just kind of hovering in the sky. Oh, there it is. That's right, you guys can like go through stuff. There we go. And yep, another drone station module. So we really can't do stuff with. Oh, so we can go through here? That's a good idea. Oh, there we go. Enter the Prismacore within the Grey Labyrinth. Okay. Here it is, Beatrix, the Prismacore. I was breathless when I first saw it, seeing the way the light twisted and moved within. The way it seemed to change with every moment. It was like staring into the infinite. Only I knew then what would of me of everything. I'm sorry to have brought you here, to have fooled you into all of this, but it was the only way. But where are you? I'm afraid I still can't greet you in person. I would have loved to thank you properly, but I've locked myself away in the facility on the other side of this room. I'll try to explain everything. After all you've been through to get here, I at least owe you that much. So let's start over. My name is Gigi Twillers West. I'm the granddaughter of Hobson and Thorne. Wait, how is that possible? You might not believe this, but the short answer is that I'm from the future. In my time, I discovered Rainbow Island in the Prismacore, and things went badly. It was rapidly destabilizing, and when I tried to fix it, I only made it worse. I called the wrong people to help, and they tried to exploit the unnatural power. Everything quickly fell apart after that. There was an explosion, Prisma light tore across Rainbow Islands and into the atmosphere far, far away. I shielded myself from the blast, but my arm, something happened. The energy from the Prismacore imprinted itself on me. I can feel it coursing in my arm despite my efforts to contain it. That's why I've sealed myself away and need your help. When I get near the Prismacore, it causes the destabilization to accelerate, like it's reacting to its own energy signature. But if you're here, what about back home? My world, the far, far range in my time, is on the brink of disaster. Prismacore's energy has blanketed the atmosphere and has begun to warp the environment as it has here, changing trees to metal, water to glass, and even phasing the natural world out of reality. In time, there will be nothing left to sustain the ecosystem. Faced with that, knowing that I had a hand in causing it all, I had to do something. So, how did you travel here? During your previous journey in the Glass Desert, where my grandfather led you to a portal beyond space and time, got there, it seemed like it was ruined. Well, that's because I'd already used it. I was able to direct the one in my world to this point in our timeline. There was just one problem. It crumbled from the shock of activating when I arrived. I didn't realize it'd be a one-way trip. So you're stuck here. Yes, perhaps there is a way of repairing the portal, but like so many things here, it's beyond my understanding. So I have to accept that I'll never be able to return home, never be able to see my family again. It'll be worth it if we can somehow stabilize the Prismacore. If we can do that, then not only can we save everything now, but it will fix my mistakes in the future. To believe that. So how do we stabilize the Prismacore? In my research here, I've discovered that whoever built the Grey Labyrinth created devices called the Harmonizers, designed to stabilize the Prismacore. Only they just didn't work. There's evidence that it was attempted multiple times, but each time having the opposite effect and making the situation worse. But if they didn't work before, how will it work this time? I'll have to explain later, but I think I have something that maybe they didn't. Something that might allow it to work this time. There's only one problem. Harmonizers are lost. There's no record of where they are located. Heck, there's no record of what they even look like. I'm completely in the dark here and don't know what to do. But you know, your grandfather once gave me some great advice. Oh, what did he say? Never give up? Keep pushing through when all the odds are stacked up against you? My mom always said, grandpa away with words. He said, keep your peepers peeled. Huh? What do you mean? The only way to find something hidden is to look for it. But where do we even start? I've seen some funny looking walls here. Seems like a good place to start. Beatrix, that's it. I keep thinking I'd find a door or something I couldn't enter. But what if they're hidden in plain sight? I think I could make some new tech that you could use to test this theory. Head over to the exchange station on the balcony above, and I'll get you set up. Okay, interesting. This must be the exchange station. Link the exchange station to the facilities here so we can exchange things that you find for things I can make. Like I was saying, I think I can invent something that can uncover hidden areas in the labyrinth. And maybe the harmonizers. I really hope so. My guess is that anything unstable or out of place here is a result of the Prisma waves blanketing the labyrinth and transmuting things. If I could invent something that would nullify them in just a localized area, it might be enough for you to uncover where the harmonizers are hidden. You can build something like that? Well, for starters, I need Prisma plorts to make the blueprint. I'll need to run all kinds of Prisma tests to figure out the parameters we're working with. As for actually building it, those strange shadow slimes might be the answer. Their ports have a natural dampening effect on Prisma waves. Maybe they've evolved to do that somehow. They can flatten the wavelengths in order to... Sorry, getting all caught up in things here. Just keep an eye out for shadow plorts, as they might be useful later. In the meantime, bring me your Prisma plorts, and then I can get to work on the nuclear device. Got it. By the way, I can also exchange Prisma plorts for coins you can spend at kind of underground market. Something I discovered while looking for some of the special tech I needed to facility. But never mind that. The important part right now is I'm working with that nullifying device, so get those plorts. You need those. No. I was hoping that was the market thing. But it's not the market. Also not... No, we can't even see them in here. Must be where they're located. So I'm wondering if I have to get the stuff right here and then I can do that, and it looks like there's a door behind it. Yeah, that's definitely a door for later. Okay, well, let's go do the Dreamland stuff first. And then we'll work on this. I was expecting it to be a little more towards the end of the game. No, no, no. This is just a whole nother point of the game. Like, we're maybe halfway through is the vibe I'm getting now. Definitely not close to as close to the end as I thought we were. Which feels good. I was wondering about it ending too early, and it isn't. It's just, man, there's a lot to keep up with. I do like that we get to see the kind of areas combined here, so where you get the Dreamland has kind of the purple look, you have kind of the normal colored stuff, but then you also have the gilded stuff. Looks like it's going to open at some point. Oop, plenty of slimes out here. I need to get back over there. Okay, stamina go. Oh, one more jump. We're crossed. Here we go. We get tar slimes there before long. Okay, I'll take that royal jelly. You need that. So close yet so far. Can't quite jump that high. There we go. Thank you. Really only hit the import state you with right now, but it works. You give me a couple. So I have 4 when I had 0 to before I entered, so. And now I have 6. Yeah, let's get back up here, because that's where I crossed. Wait, no, there's another puzzle. That's right, there's another puzzle if I followed the stairway. The other way, not this way, apparently. Oh, here do you see a tar slime? What is going on with the tar slimes? I need to get over there. There we go. And from here, the puzzle's over here. And that opens something. Actually, no. opens the thing. So in theory, she'll be able to pick up all these. And take it. Oh, parsley again. Okay. Take it up there and see where this goes. That's right. This is the... Oh, there's the bat combinations. They're so cute. That is... If you're getting the crystal slime, very much isn't. Hey, where does this go? It's actually a great question. This is the other side of where the aggressive slimes are, so now they aren't as aggressive. Here. Does look like there's a gold chest over there. Oh, I see bubbles though. Bubbles I need. There we go. It's a bit weird I wasn't gonna make that one. We did it, we're good. I guess. I need to take some of you with me. Not that I want that. To figure out how to open that. Go, and then... Oh, there's one of you guys. I need about 8 of them. Then I can combine that with the bat slimes. We'll get the really cute combination. 7. To get one more later when I can find them. Got some tin flowers that I don't need right now. Oh, there's a little candy tin. There as well. Okay, nice. I think any of these things, when they combine with literally anything, look really cute. And these don't really give me go. These are great. It did look like there was an area below, and I'm assuming it's below where I am right now. So to figure out how to get there. Because it was there, it was, there we go. Nope, definitely not a gold chest like I thought. Oh, definitely a chest. What was I need? Where does this go? Kind of nowhere, actually. Not in a bad way, but this is going to be hard to get back. Oh, actually not too bad. For crust. I'm designing to go back the other way. That is a little harder. Okay, not too bad. Oop. Yep, guys, I see you. Don't worry. I will be out of here before you know. Didn't get enough stamina to make that. I do hear the angry bat slime. There we go. Now we're back out of here, so no more aggressive slimes. At least in theory. We get over there. There's a way to open that door, but the way we did it last time, there was a pipe that was open that we managed to get into. I don't know if it's up above or not. I'm gonna have to go over here. Properly spot it. Oh, there's some bubbles. I can see it's over there. Guess I need to do some things just a little differently. Down here. Like these bubbles. Because I'm not going too far out of my way for them. And over here. This doesn't seem right though. I don't think this is the same one I came in. When I came in, it was up there. So this is the one I left. Did I actually go up? This is a pain to navigate at first, but that's the nice thing about once I get these doors open, I don't have to worry as much. There we go. Oh, there's a little drone. This time I think that is a lot of tar slimes. Yep. Well, I made it here. Can't quite make it across the way I wanted to. Might be able to make it. Try this again. Boost. There we go. Boost. Hey. There we go. Got you. And the other drone module? Yep. I think this is the pipe entrance we went through last time together. Let's explore. There'll be the light puzzles on the inside. Yep. Just for a split second, it suddenly turns into a horror game. Now to figure out where it needs to go. Oop, bubbles. Where does the light need to go? What is blocking the question? Using him outside the water. It shouldn't be in jungle. Okay. There's nothing here it needs to hit, I don't think. Hit it around here. Where does it need to go from? There we go. Now that's open. Now I can pick these up because the doors are open. I guarantee we're going to find another light puzzle somewhere. Ooh, this is going to be one of the ones we're going to need the disruptor for. So it looks like there's something through there, but it's just a wall. I'm beginning to think, yeah, that's going to be a lot of what we're going to start exploring. Where does this go? Well, somewhere where you're telling me there's aggressive slime, so that's nice. I think that's where we went last time. These are definitely aggressive slimes right now. What is up here? Could be a jumping puzzle? Kinda hard to tell. Definitely a place I could farm prism ports, but some other areas to be a little bit more convenient, like here would be easier. Oh hey. Okay, so that's a thing. We're gonna be able to do something. I need to find chickens, I guess. Oop. I picked up a couple extra slimes. I have the rooster, but it's kind of looking for the chickens. The chickens are easier to stack. And I know they're going to spawn around here. Thinking there's more of you guys. Like, what chance do I have? Oh, don't think I have a little. Don't have. Where I could. Some stuff. But if the slimes turn to tar slimes for right now, I have a few less slimes to battle with picking stuff up, or not able to pick up stuff up without battling it. It's bad, so downside but upside. Maybe nest here, we got plenty of chickens here. Yep. I'm saying check up there because it looks like there's a light puzzle up there. Goes to, I have no idea. Nope. That door, I think. Okay, where does the beam of light need to go? Only plenty of hens that are going to spawn up here. Light. Assuming needs to go that way. Somewhere. Figure out what it needs to shine on. This will help a little. There we go. I don't think it needs to shine directly at the door. This ain't gonna be particularly doable, I think. Oh, wait, is it under the stairs? Somewhere? No, but I could find him this far. It does. Ah, but I can't go down the stairs. So that would make there is a no. Ah, it's over here. Okay. I get it. So we can do this in a lot less pieces. Hang on. Well, not as few as I've been hoping. So we're definitely have one, then two. Is it just because I'm kind of... Nope, you won't. This one needs to be further then. There we go. There we go. Let that open all the way, and then I can take these back down. Oh, we got another one open. That's a start. Oh, what is this place? Ah. Let me take those ends. Got two 21 shadow quartz, so that's good. You have chests in here too. I somehow got double quartz for doing that. I need that hen. Need both of those hens. There we go. Let's see if there's enough shadow quartz for this. Might not be. Nope. It's about half of what. I have quartz there at least, so I can go and get hens to go feed the large little slumber slime, so we can see what they're sitting on. That leads. Once I find chickens, if they have eaten. I have some hope they haven't. I have a feeling there's some hungry slimes who are not making. These are stone heads. That doesn't help me. I need the normal right now and the candy ones. There's a candy one. Perfect. Might be some ones on that island. I'm lucky. I can take you little guys with me because you'll be growing up here pretty soon. Down here. Nope, the nests are, but not the hens. Very slimes like chickens. It's the easiest way for me to be able to fight you to get them. And dude, you're probably fine. Especially because now I'm just waiting on certain little chickens to grow up. Grab them, so I can feed them to a giant slime. Can't pick them up, but I can definitely pull them into a closer area. Keep an eye on them. This might actually take way too long. We got the other island over here. Let's see if there's a view. So far, no. Update, nice. Officially map this area. I don't think it's gonna actually take as much as I'm thinking to feed them. That'd be great. sorry, little kitty slime. I don't have food for you. I have inventory space, so I can go and these chickens. There we go. Here's some more chickens that I can grab. Nope. Feeling Mom's TV show, if you heard the talk in the background, happened to have a doorbell. Every so often he's taking a really good nap, a really good sleep, and then she's watching a show and he hears a doorbell in it and he goes off. No, not a tar slime. Get out of here. Shoot. Fingers crossed that maybe this is enough chickens. It does actually just take less than feeding some of the other ones. You never know, I guess. Zay! No, no. Close, but I need like 2 more chickens, I think. Oh, what do you know? Here's a chicken. 1 more work? Nope. Yep, definitely about 2. Little slime, I don't need you. I don't think you'll be much help in what I'm trying to do. Here we go. My chickens. Got plenty of candy hens. So now all I gotta do is take them back over. Eat at least the 1 normal chicken first to see. Because then I have they can bring back. Grab the normal hen. Grab you guys, because it lets me have a normal, or lets me have the candied hens that I can bring back. Or for the chicken coop, I have to work with them. Oop. Grab a few of you, and where does this go? Main island, maybe? I don't know if it's gonna be back and forth teleport though, so I may have not done something. No, it is back and forth teleport, but it put me in this room. I don't have a way out of yet, but I'm gonna need to go here later. Okay, bad. Actually, good to know that that exists. I wasn't quite expecting it. Yeah, let's go back over to the main Dream Island set. To battle some inky slimes. See it past. There we go. Ah. Plenty of candy hens. To be fair, it's very fortunate they are super easy to spot at night. Oh, some more royal jelly. Nice. I should have grabbed the hens on this island because there's so many. I didn't think about it, but hey, it works. I now have a pretty good stack of the candy hens for later. For back on our ranch, I need to probably feed them to 2 separate sets of slime, so I'm gonna need plenty. I might actually have to get another egg slime and put it in their thing, so it'll end up looking like you have 80 hens in the thing again, but it'll be worth it. Now, where to go from here? Just vacuum a few more of you up, because then I can take you with me to do some combining of slimes. Should grab the quartz. Where do I go? Just back over, maybe? Yeah, I don't understand where I'm going. This way? Nope. See, it's just gonna be back over. Then I can work on getting Prisma slimes, or Prisma plorts. Prism plorts, as they so might be known. So really look at that word. Get all that, and then start working on what the character wants from us. Hopefully start opening up some of these doors, because like that's definitely a door. You just can't open it. Oh, there's a little island over here. Plenty of chickens for us to take with us. Oh, and a tar slime. Okay. Definitely don't want to take you with us. And plenty of royal jelly. Do actually really need. Sure I'm not missing any resources up here that I need. I can't take the clips with me right now. I just need to figure out how to get these trees in purple and stuff so I can start building a little area that looks similar. Those tar slimes that I see. Nope, I don't think so. I haven't been down here and I see a thing here. Oh, there's plenty. I'll take an extra view. Actually, I won't take an extra view now. It depends of 8. That's gonna. I don't want to do more just yet. There we go. Any more little chests lying around that I can break open? Not really seeing any. I'm also not seeing any of the little bubble resource things that I can collect. Did see one earlier. It's still there though. Such an odd little spot. Because we had this area, and I thought it was down here. It does not look like it still is. A second. Okay, let's exit this area then. Because I can drop some resources off in the main area, thankfully. That a second. There we go. And we have the door open over here. So, it's out quite a bit. There's anything up here that I need to find. Maybe one of the blueprint chests. Maybe my thoughts on that one. There's clearly like plants and stuff up there. Make sure I'm not hearing a tar slime coming into existence. Exactly. The last thing I want. What? There's something hidden over here. Oh, another one of these things where I can put the shadow plorts in. Not helpful just yet. To go back and do eventually. I have to go back over there and see if there's a way up on that side. Not as much as I was hoping. Oh, I can land off the tree. That's interesting. There's still not really a way up. Yeah, okay. Not gonna worry about that too much. Here. I have to wait for one of these areas to get the kind of little bit of corruption that they can get. And from there, I'll be able to get some of the prism plorts. Because I just need to get the unstable ones, toss them through the little ring, and then I'll get a bunch that way. All I gotta do is turn them in. Just don't know how to tell when these areas are going to go unstable until they actually do. Yep, I can collect those when I get back. Oh, nope, here we go. Now the area is unstable. Perfect. Those, please and thank you. Or would be even better, but I need to find ASAP. Yep. Thank you. Sorry, buddy. You need your plants though, and I need to find the next ring that spawned in. Which I thought would be pretty close by, but apparently not this time. It's up here somewhere, because I have... Yep, it is. Yep. That's all the water I had. I have some water up here. And if I'm lucky, maybe there's a ring up here. Yep. Poof, before I could, plort through there. It might eat itself out of my inventory here in a second. And find some more. Yep, there it went. There's a few though. Now just to find a throw it through. Oh. Floats around. It's unstable chicken. Not a plort, I'm afraid. Yep. Got 24, and I don't think we need. I should have made like I should have grabbed a sticky note and been like, okay, we need this many. I have 24, so I can at least go check and figure out how many more we need. I'm gonna get more plorts from this area that I'm hoping. Oh, look, there's a plort. Not seeing where I can toss it through. Oh. So these are permanent ones. Oh, okay. See, now that's interesting in general. Good to know that that's a thing. Now let's go take these in and figure out how many I need altogether, because definitely guarantee it's going to be more than 25. Or both things. I wonder if we'll be able to get some of like the green foliage or the little green archway type stuff that we see here, because it's so pretty. I mean, very destructive considering its foliage it's quite literally turned to gold, but at the same time very pretty. I don't think I've seen another area in game that has pine trees yet. I don't think I have. Go here. Here. Okay, I need actually just about 5 more. Now that you have my nullifier gadget blueprint, go ahead and craft it the fabricator in the conservatory. Then it's up to you to start looking for those hidden areas behind Strange Worlds. Okay. Give me more than that, I'm afraid. You give me some coins, I think? Nope, I can't use that, so I need to teleport myself back, is what you're saying. Well, that's gonna be a long back. Let's see if I can get some reports before I do have to go back. So I do have stuff set up so I can go back. But I can't also see that blueprint, I don't think. Unless... Oh, nope, I can. Okay. Utilities. Isn't the utility back here? Yes. Oh, it's gonna take shadow plorts. Okay. I get 5 more shadow plorts before I go back then. Or at least 3 more, because then I can donate them and use it for crafting. And I think at that nullifier, I'm gonna be able to just move it around. So that's helpful. Because that is an expensive build overall. Let's see, there should be some little shadow slime spawning in here somewhere. There's a little rock slime who followed me down from up here, I think. Nope, no shadow slimes down here. Definitely should be some more out. Okay, so let's head on the way out, get like 3 more shadow slime ports, and then build this. Maybe a little bit on the ranch for a second, because now I can make the bat slumber slime combination and go from there. This area is unstable. I will get more of the other type of quartz on the way back, though, because this one is a kind of hard one to find everything in. Maybe. Oh, the shadow slime. See if you shadow slimes out here. These ones aren't going to last, but they make good for throwing. There we go. There's the amount I need. Okay, now just to go back. Oh. I can finally pick up the chickens I need and everything else and get started on all that. Thank goodness for the teleport here. That takes me back home, but now I need to finally do a two-way at some point. Because otherwise it's just going to continue to be a pain, having to run there for the most part, but having like a nice teleport back. Yep. Grab the mangoes off the tree as well, because it'll help give us a little bit more. These are about ready as well. So I can pull these off the tree. At least the ones that didn't drop. Okay, you've got plenty of mangoes. Getting your berries. You guys get these. And we will go put these in here. Grab the chickens out. Because that did work as I was hoping it would. So I was able to just grab the stack out of there. I'm assuming you could also do it for like slimes, or if you find slimes in an area and you want taking up space in your inventory, you put that down, toss the slimes into it, and then pull them out when you got back to your range. 8 of those. Ready to go on that one. I just remember need to put the nighttime netting on the enclosure, or it won't work true. They'll be a little upset. There we go. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yep. Oh yeah, we've got plenty of chickens in. I think you do need to have the rooster. Leave one adult hen in there. That is a lot of chickens. There's a lot of tiny chickens, but it'll work. That way, be 15 and the other ones. chicks in there, and they're so cute. We got these guys up here that are also just absolutely adorable. I'm still going to take the price of these plorts, but I'm kind of okay with it. Yep. Go grab your food. Nope. One of you didn't want to over now. There we go. It's not that way. I need to. So there we go. Definitely don't walk off into the water. That's not going to help. That's going to make a bunch of time pass and delete my inventory, which I really don't. There we go. That all I need to make. Nope, not warp tech. Utilities. I bet you I put the shadow ports in the exact wrong spot. So putting them in there, I bet you I accidentally sold them. That's fine. We get more. That gives me more time to also grab more of the other type of ports, the prison ports. Now, it gives me time to get that double because I want some of the upgrades here. So you notice that one of the upgrades I need specifically comes from. I don't think I got first one of that either, but I will double check. Yeah, storage cell comes next. I need the radiant orb. I was like, I wanted to make sure I didn't get a copy of that already. That would have been really nice, but I doubt it. I don't really got the tank liner, but that's not a bad idea. At least I have the 100 floats on demand. So I can take those in and get the tank liner. That'll save 20% of my inventory when I decide to walk off of something and get teleported back to the beach. Not the full thing, but still a lot better than that. I need to use the 100 ports for something, but I don't remember. They were going to something. We got the first one. Need another tank liner, but I have most of the other stuff for the next one too. yeah, I need to do that as well. I forgot about that. And for this, that one I'm missing a piece. And we have some other upgrades I have yet to see. Oh, okay, I can do only one of those. It has to be one I can do two. Oh, a set of. Never mind. It'll make me two. Okay, perfect. At least I'm hoping that's exactly what it means. Okay, yeah, it is two. Perfect. That for later. That's going to take a little bit of putting one here and then putting one down, probably in the lab in that area. That way I can go back and forth a lot easier, since I'm going to be doing a lot of stuff in that area. Plenty of plorts. Most of which I think at this point just need to be donated, because I have so many. But I'm going to need the money for upgrades also. I keep taking the price by selling them, so I need to sell a few and then definitely make sure the most of them go to research for now. There we go. I do actually hope they at some point add a, maybe not even necessarily like full-on four-person multiplayer, but like a co-op mode. I feel like would be very helpful for this game. Like have someone who can really quickly run back and go check on all the slimes and stuff while you guys are doing stuff, and then get back. That way you can manage things just a little bit better, and these things don't get quite as full. That or an auto sail mechanic, where if you wanted to, you could just hook it up so that things sail right away. Sell right away. That's right, I have some messages. That's for decor. Looked at yet. Next batch of these need research. So I make pretty things. I also need to check the project and see if there's anything I want out of it. Okay. That. I take these down into the lab. And the rest I can sell. There we go. room. I do, perfect. Should have just enough room. Some places are not great in some places, and some of the floor prices are actually doing pretty okay. Let's see. Mangoes. It's for sale. We'll check our messages before we deal with the other pens. What are your daily deals? Grab some of those because I think they'll work for the your stuff for blueprints and not much more right now. Okay, what messages do I have? Oh, okay, some gifts. Ooh. I can be able to mark things. Copies. And also good. And some more rocks. Again, we have to be chickens. I'm gonna have some very happy slimes. Yep. Let's go deal with the cave slimes then, because now I have the chickens for them. Bat slimes in there should be very happy with some fruit they're gonna get. I do need to get some quartz from the fire slimes because I noticed that's a thing. So all of those need to go straight to research room. Okay, they're gonna be for me. You actually guys still have somehow one chicken. I'm actually kind of surprised. Let's go take these to the fire slimes and see how this goes. That was instant. It's so hard to grab them. Oh, without accidentally sucking up. Actually, make this better. Here you guys go. Getting some more stuff to give me later. I don't think I can do that with this. If I can, I have plenty of bat bolts to feed. Oh! No, I can. Oh, that's funny. Is it actually generating ash? Isn't it? It's not really a waste at this point. Something that would generate ash that would be good, like in quartz with. So quartz don't generate the ash that other ones do. There we go. These donated straight to the refinery. So many. Wait, 2 batches straight to the refinery, I think. For both beds. Well, at least the deals reset, I guess. Got some more deals to look at. I'm curious now what the crystal slimes look like combined. The little slimes. I don't have a spare space in here. And they would only eat, which is definitely not as helpful as it would seem. Kind of same thing, problem with the ones behind me. I think well, no, the crystal slimes don't eat me. It's the boom slimes that eat me. That's what I'm feeling. Alright, it wouldn't be as bad. That said, I don't think there's any extra pens out here. It just goes... yeah, it goes kinda. I think in the archaeology area, they're just not going to get fed for a bit, is the downside. Because I'll have to set up a pen out there. There's supposed to be like a bounce pad somewhere. Oh. Watch out. There you go. That's actually more helpful. Okay. Oh, we only have about 3 pins out here. I guess the 4th is out in the other area. Maybe not enough. Actually, I don't think they need the night caps or anything. That somehow isn't as acute as I was expecting. So you guys are gonna go in there until you find something else you can buy. Sorry, buddy. Oh. Your son has been rejected at this point for what we're going for. So sorry, buddy. What else do I have that I can combine him with that'd probably be really cute? I mean, there's the kitty slimes. That would be decently cute. But I think the tabby slimes have a problem with making everything tabby slime colored. But in this case, I think this would override it. I definitely won't be a bad place for him, but again, it'd be a double meat diet, which is not bad, it's just it makes it more complicated because the only thing I could feed him is meat. I couldn't go and find him like something else. Where did that work? That or I absolutely go wild and the next slimes I get for whatever these ones are going to be for that area, I make all of them a combination of these. There's 4 pens there, so I've got a little bit of wiggle room, so maybe tabby. Or because I've got 7 extra of these guys and I have that 8 in it, we do some testing. Oh, no. Could you actually eat it, please? Okay, see, now that's cute. It's actually cute. I'll be running around the ranch because I've got chickens, but that works as an idea. I've seen what they look like with the cotton slimes. I also know what they look like with these, moth slimes. What about the honey slimes? And these guys. I mean, I think Tabby might be the winner for a second. But... oh, it hasn't changed the little honey icon though. That's just a bit weird. That's like the part that needs to be changed to kind of match the aesthetic. Oh. What about the hunter ones? Okay, that's cute, but somehow cute while also being angry. Which is actually a problem. Oh. Hi, friend. Okay, I think Tabby might be winning. On this one. Because the Tabby actually changes color instead of staying gray, because most of the things they make gray. There we go. Is that all of you? I think so. I think it's all 8 of them. By the looks of it, at least. Okay, we got little kitty slimes as well. Yep. I was hoping the crystal one would be kind of mesh a bit better, I guess is how I'm gonna put that one. And the crystallization part would also kind of keep color with everything. Not quite. I think because maybe it's parts of just the general way it combines with that. Kind of funny. You guys have plenty. You get the fire slimes to get some sorts. Let's pick you guys up first thing because I messed up the fruit. Quartz. It's still 60 and you're there. We're good. Go for those. Just finish cleaning these out for now because I can. There's a little straight to research though because it'll help. Too many on that side. What I'm gonna do? Might release one of you in here with a specific combination, but the problem is if I do it with that combination, I think some issues because the ringtail slimes will eat and eat and eat, but not give you anything in return, and they'll eat anything. So I have to remove the power for a second. Like, they'll give you port when they're actually hungry, but then they'll eat after they're hungry. So I need a. I wouldn't mind having a slime in here combined to kind of keep the certain like livestock out of there, specifically the sea hens that have now kind of randomly decided they're going to spawn in there so often. Problem is, if I let a slime free run in this, or free roam in this area, I think they'll get into my chickens. I know what I can do for this one. I just port this one to. Oh, it does have the nighttime screen. Perfect. Way too many petty floats. I do not need any more. Butter floats, I do need that. That one's can go straight to research for now. So I can kind of toss, I think. I don't need. If I start selling too many, I'm really going to take the risk. I do want the price to be a little higher. If I fully tank it. The only way he's going to get out of there is. Okay, so it's a little bit slow unless you're like going to a machine too, I think. It's like the little sales thing. The research collector. Interesting. Are you good there? No, they shouldn't be stuck. I do have an idea. I think it's cute, and we will see on that one. I don't know if I'm going to keep the hyper slimes there or eventually try to figure out how to move them somehow. For those, I'm going to need this. Here you are. Maybe we'll get them more friends later, eventually, or maybe we'll just keep it with this amount. That might be better. I might have to make those about 6 in there. Not checking these guys enough, and 4 might have been... 8 might have been too many, 6 might have been a better amount. There we go. We can at least check on the sea hen situation and collect reports from the anglers. Till those sold. The sea hen situation is not great, not bad. Aside from you guys being entirely out, I think. Yep. Okay. Yep. Can't get those just yet, which is okay. Turn all of these in. Pretty much all these can go to research first. And the second batch I get from the hyper slimes for sure can go for sale because I think they're still one of the most expensive. Check that. Nope, they are not. Yeah, they're definitely not. Flutter plorts are used for everything though, so they can just need to go straight from research. I have a feeling puddle plorts are going to be used here for research in a bit for a couple things. Go grab those angler plorts, the next set of hyper plorts and rock plorts. Get all that dealt with. Okay, there we go. Hopefully these sea hens are growing a little. Not see yet. Whoops. No. There's plenty of chicks in there, so I have hope. I have any of the decor in this area? I guess that's a good question. Yes, I do. I'm curious if the pinwheel actually moves. Oh, it does. That's actually cute. So we got 2 pens in here, we got a hen pen, and we got 2 more pens for one for probably actual pen and one for food later. There's 4 of you in here, but I could probably do... I pick yours, yeah. I say maybe over the section over there, but that'll be something I'll remember to do later. Now let's get all these sold. You go check the daily deals, which we also have our teleporter, so I'm very happy about that. There we go. Got those dealt with. Let's go check the deal. Please rot. Because that won't be open. It'll be interesting when I think I can eventually get drones set up where they can either deal with the harvesting and feeding, or they can deal with the selling. I think is something I can eventually do. Fingers crossed, because that'll be nice to kind of fully automate stuff. Not entirely sure if that is exactly how it's going. There we go. Okay, check these daily reports now. This will go good. Some of the areas I have later. For the other thing though, let's put one down. Put you here. That'll go for another space. Yep. So I just need to go all the way over to the lab now, that area, and we'll be able to set that up. And once that's set up, now I'll be able to act the lab and the Great Labyrinth back and forth, which just in general is going to make getting everywhere pretty easier. I'm not having to come all the way through here. All the way through the lava area, through it, through the lava area of the labyrinth entrance, and then over to the lab. Especially because now there's so much of like, hey, you need to go get the plasma plorts and go give me a bunch of those. I also need the shadow plorts, and I can't craft stuff there, so I'll be able to go back to the ranch super quick, craft it, and just jump back through the portal. Because then you get shadow plorts too, and this time not sell the 5 of them. But I need. Whoops. That worked out as planned. Yep. Perfect. Should probably also grab the lava dust that I just saw, because I can just put it in the resource there. Which I'll have to build another resource link for the little lab area. This one will. Since this is something I'm going to need for literally everything that I want to do stuff with. Do 10 for. I'm going to need quite a bit that I can do stuff with. I still need to actually collect it, and I need the sulky sand again for stuff. I haven't seen too much I need the tin flowers for, but I have feeling that's the next thing I need to actually spend some time grabbing. And probably aqua glass as well. From that area. Yep. Here, and hopefully, I can get the shadow ports, but also more the prison ports. Hi guys, I have absolutely nothing to do aside from this, so be nice. That's two. Man, they really said, oh, you need shadow ports. Don't worry, we got you covered. You forgot to give me one back somewhere. So I'm gonna have to take my loss on that one. But I have the ports I need. Oh no, there it is. Get it back. Ah, I got 3 more extra ports for that. One of them gave me 2. You dropped 2 anyways. That was nice. Okay, now I have 10. That is more than just the 5 I needed, so definitely helpful. Sure, get all my lava dust back. Missing 1. Oh. Playing shadow ports now, it's going to be down to getting all of the prison ports. The downside is I just have to find an unstable area and then find the little golden portals to go sending through. But then again, the big permanent portals do work, which is really good to know. Where's the turn slime? Where has that spawned out? Okay. Frost. So far, not too bad. Just need to keep doing okay, but we've been doing okay so far. Oop, okay, this area is unstable, so that means I get the unstable ports. If I'm lucky. Needs to be eating things, give me unstable ports, that would be fabulous right now. Oh, not those. That works as well. I don't quite want the unstable chicken, and I don't quite want the rock slime. These ports before they come flying back out of my inventory. Do you know where this is? If I'm lucky, they might double through. Okay, this time. Oh. It's plenty here. Perfect. Sorry, rogue slime, you are apparently coming along. Nice. Yeah, that's right, they also disappear after a certain amount of time. So I didn't read that. No ports down here anywhere. There's one. There's one. Seeing 2 anymore. Okay. 2. Well, it comes flying out of my inventory and I. Oh. Get it back, thankfully. lost the one of them. That one back. That's 20. There's one of the goals I need to meet. There's an art. Okay, we got 21. Is the unstable field sort of fading? Wow, this one actually doubles it. Okay. Maybe the smaller ones are a little bit better because they'll double it. Whereas the other one won't. Speaking of resource stuff, I can use through here. I had to go run these to the lab and get the portal set up in the lab. Then I can go build the little thing that's going to let me go through the doorways that I can't get. And I should finally be able to unlock the next tank boost, so I'll be able to hold 50 things. Fingers crossed, with the amount I have when I go to tournament. Terry's just super pretty. I'd love to have a section of our ranch that looked a bit like this. Oh, what's it? Not exactly really like that. They had like a section of our ranch where we could put slimes that kind of looks like this. The Aurora Borealis style trees, where it's the concept of a tree. There's a tree that should be there, and it's just not quite there. Is interesting. Get these turned in. Perfect. Was this supposed to open up a shop for me somewhere that I can use? I haven't quite done that for me. And it's not working. Okay, so I can't do a teleporter there. I'm gonna do it here. Take a couple minutes to get it opening. So we just kind of gotta wait around. Get a chance to look at the stuff here, though. I think there's really any areas that we can jump aside from there by the look of it? Or is that a place we have to actually walk through? No, that's a place we can jump. Okay, no, that is legitimately a place we can jump. I wonder what's up there then. Not really much. Aside from somewhere like it's kind of pretty to look at, but that's about it. How bent the shape, the like shape of the road is so interesting. Like clearly it was probably bent or not like bent by what's going on. Like it wasn't built this way per se. I wouldn't think this is exactly how it's built. It just looks more like it's kind of been warped and moved around. And whatever's going on. Ah, there we go. Now I can go build the thing. They call it the dampener. think. So many chickens. Gift. Yep. Oop, I didn't quite get a good look at that. A palm tree, which I'll gladly take for one of the areas. Let's go do our crafting real quick. Since they won't let me craft there for whatever reason. Nope. I'm missing some ports. Okay. Easy enough to fix. Because I should have those ports now. Unless they haven't been giving me ports, which on the other hand I'm gonna have some words with my slimes. Because I definitely need those ports. There's technically 3 varieties. Okay, so probably need to take the monsters out of here. Only more. That way, I hope you still have some. If you don't, but I have roosters for a second to help out. There we go. Get the parts we need. And for the sake of it, let one of these guys free roam, that way I have extras. This is not too much of a problem if they do it. Compared to having 3 different varieties of hens all free roaming, and suddenly there's chickens everywhere. Let's go get these turned in. I should be able to upgrade tank size now. Hopefully. Hopefully I'm not missing. If I am, it's probably gonna be Seal. Okay, so I should be able to make this thing now. Utilities. Yep, that one. Nice. Upgrades. Oh. No, I need radiant ore. Okay, that's easy enough thing to collect later. Another recipe for that. If that's gonna take radiant ore though. Later though, that'd be. Oh yeah, I've got those flowers. Hang on. Should have put those down while thinking about it. To see what they look like. The preview does not give me a good idea. Oh, maybe a little. Needs to be a bit more grassy. Chicken, I don't think you necessarily actually want to be. Ooh. But hey, yeah, we can definitely get this area to kind of have that kind of same feel as the other area. Let's see what our message is and see what the person gifted us. Whichever feels too for the set. Oh. So this is the night market. Ooh. I want that, I think. Start. See how that looks, because I have an idea it's going to really look good in that area. And... Ooh. Nice, you gave me a teleporter thing. Works. Those there, and then put... Ah, the other one's a different... Okay. Oh yeah, it'll be cool. I'll do that later. Put that there, because I'm going to need that. I go back through. Off we go back. So definitely need to use things for the night market, which is going to be getting tons and tons and tons of those prism ports. Turning them in. Okay. Don't need me to confirm that I built it. I think you just need me to go to a door and try to open it. That's the idea. The perfect candidate to try this with. So close. Hello, guys. Let's see. Careful. Don't want to run over you yet. I don't think you... You need floors right now, so it's okay. I just don't. You wouldn't give me floors anyways if I did, so it doesn't help. Snow? Okay, wait. Ah. Okay, there we go. There's tons of you in here. Oh. Oh, it's a bell. That's interesting. Okay. Ah, okay, so this is gonna be a bit more tricky because unlike the lights, it doesn't stay open. So that's how this is gonna be given a little bit more complexity. Let's see. You guys dropping quartz yet? Isn't really food out here, is there? Just yet. Yep, I don't use any food for you to drop anything just yet, but it means I do think there's a doorway around here somewhere that was the same. I wanted to go through, but technically couldn't. Might be up there somewhere. Oh, there's some quartz. Probably take those. Enough quartz for me to worry about it here just yet. Figure out this, because I think there's a door somewhere up here around. And I can feed some of these guys in a second. Oh, there we go. So some of the food is converting over to being a little bit more stable. Let me actually go down there again. Mess with that a little bit. We need actually. Our slimes, thank you. More of a problem than a help. 4. Better than I figured I was gonna get. Okay, that's done for now. Okay, let's go find some more buildings. That's definitely not. There should be one over towards that area. There's definitely a few in the labyrinth of terrarium area. Shortcut is through this area, sadly. I'll have to go through there. There's also at least 2 that I know of in the Dreamland area I can go for. A little bit easier currently. Let's do those ones. Get that out of the way because it's one of the farthest ones. Same with the going back and doing them in the terrarium because that's going to be one of the farthest locations. And trying to find him in the other 2 areas. There's one in here. I don't think so. Resources though. Just that takes up my inventory space. Yep. I don't know how many nullifier doors there are to find, and I don't think we ever get like told. Get rid of them. We're good for now. I just said there's no more royal jelly to grab. Sometimes it spawns here. None of the doors are super early on that I remember. It'll be once I get across and into... There's one in the... where I have to go through the aggressive slime area. There's one, and then there should be at least 1 or 2 on the first area too. Just across here. There's like a little vault room that had plenty of stuff in it, but clearly also had one of those doors. Hi, little guys. There's one back here too, if I'm right. Yep. No, here's just the bell on its own. Huh. No activation mechanism though that I see. So maybe this one doesn't have to be messed with yet. There's definitely another bell. Interesting. That means I have to be building a bunch of those, because that's gonna be a pain. Should be one out this way. Once we get past the angry slimes. How far are those bells need to be run? Ooh, okay.
Good day.
I haven't quite got far enough for them to tell me that they need to be rug. I think you just missed the last one. I might have. Because there should be one up here if I remember right as well. I don't know if I'm trying to find the ones that I need to lift, because one of them I had to lift. Because yeah, so far they haven't told me anything about ringing, just more that I need to get everything crafted and like essentially find them, I think. Before they might not have told me that I need to find them. I'm more worried that I'm gonna have to have a nullifier for each one of these, because I found out that I could pick up some of the stuff, but these are definitely not something I can pick up, and I don't think this is the bell. Well, I found all the shadow slimes I could ever want. Yeah, I probably missed a couple because I wanted to go through this area and kind of see where they were and see if I need to interact with any, but oop. Oh, hi, buddy. I have a thing where if I get the torch, I can throw it through. The one that I see just yet. Oh. There's one. It despawned. There's plenty. I can find another one. Hoping that one would respawn back there. But so far, no on that one. Start losing them. It gives me a little bit more time, I think. Yeah, be careful. Oh, there we go. Ah, okay. It's got a whole stack of them, so that's actually a really good find. I don't know what happened to that slime, but that was kind of the funniest thing to watch him just despawn. Oh, hi, little guys. I'm gonna give it, try talking to her now that I have it crafted and see if it tells me anything, or gives me a little bit more of an objective here. Because yeah, I'm not, doesn't look like I'm able to ring them just yet. I know there should be about maybe one per area as far as the bells go. About the amount of areas there are for the labyrinth. I wanted to say there's maybe two for the area here, but now that I look at that door, there's definitely going to be some doors that go to different things entirely. Okay. Go a bit. See if I get any answers by talking to them. Shoot, resources really quick. way I don't have to worry about dropping them if I somehow walk off something once again. But to be fair, that's been pretty constant. Though with how many shadow slimes they're giving me, I'm beginning to think they are hinting that I'm going to need build about one of those per door. We need to talk to up here, I think. I keep looking for wheeled walls. If you use nullifier in front of them, it should have some effect and allow you to pass through them. Yep. And the harmonizer's in there, so we can try to stabilize Prisma Core. Okay, that actually ends up being. Still not doing anything with these yet. Let's see if maybe I can start with the first one over here again. And try getting it to ring. Hopefully water works. Because I have water. There's also other stuff I might pick up and to toss at it. Too bad I can't take one of you guys with me unless you got it. You never know, it could work. Oh. Oh, okay, water does work. Okay. Pick that up now. Okay. So there's. I don't know if this is going to be a timing problem or not, but we'll start looking for doors. I don't understand what you mean by I missed the last one. My buddies. Will there be anything here? I don't think. Double check, but yeah. Back to this area. I don't think it gives me anything as far as quests like here. This is where you're needing to go. Yeah, I'm still missing an area. No idea where. Got a second. Their stamina back. Good to go. Hey guys. I'm hoping it's not because I took the nullifier away from the door. Like, that it seemed to stop rolling. There's some royal jelly up there. That's what it is. Perfect. Nope. Keep runway around for this. Also lets me take a better look at resources, see if there's anything I need to pick up. Like the royal jelly, I'm definitely grabbing anytime I see it. Yeah, there's a little more. Just because I know it's a bit rare. Speaking of which, I want to where bubbles are around and grab those as well. Need them for something. That's set up. Okay. So can I pick this up and take it? Okay, yeah, it does still shine. Okay, perfect. That's what I was worried about. And it does not seem to be a problem. There are bubbles down here. If I jump down slightly. Yep. Ooh, two of them. And some over there. That is a tar snaps. Yep. Like this. Plenty more than we started with. I think that's a flirt. No, it's a chicken. Downside, no slimes to eat the chickens because star slimes. So now no flirts in this area. There we go. I always forget tabby slimes will randomly pick up stuff until I see them holding something like a Q-berry, even though they don't eat. Yep. Might be able to get some flirts there, hopefully. So we don't have tar slimes just yet. Flirts? Can't tell. There's one and tar slimes. So you get more of that. I know where I can get more of that. sorry, buddy. It doesn't do much as much as I wish it did. There's one. There's two. This one from oh. Should be on the tar slimes. Still some unstable stuff. Oh, still some unstable quartz. I think that was the amount we needed for the reward that costed 50, which I think was a drone pack. So not bad at all. Just need to really quickly go over to the terrarium area, find that bell. Because that one's going to be probably the somewhat most complex. I think I have before. Oh yeah, let me make this. I remember seeing the door, I just have to remember where it was. Nope. Should be in here pretty early, right? I didn't have to go too far where I was like, hey, what's that? Oh, it's at the end here. No, I know where that teleporter goes now. That, however, is not going anymore. Let's start with this end though. Ah, here we go. There we go. So I just have the other two areas. Assuming it's going to go off of the area and the water entrance area. For there to be kind of quote-unquote 5 areas. Now I don't actually remember if I saw anything down there that made me think that there was a door. Because one of the things I paid attention to, that was probably the one thing I didn't quite pay attention to as much as I should have. Oop. Hey guys. This brings me back up here. I know that for sure. Let me grab it. That isn't. That's kind of a different problem. So I'm not sure what opens that. I see anything. Ah. It's not here. The other place I can imagine it being would be the other places. Well, yeah, it's definitely not here. But did find out where a bunch of the little shadow slimes live. Hey, that's our door. The thing somehow forgot to open. Hey guys. Go here and look for some things, please. Thank you. See, now that looks promising. Oop. And I started to do that. Yep. Closer to being able to afford another teleporter at this point. That's great. Not exactly what I want. Be okay. Ah. There's a fire one. So now I just need to find the water one. Nope, guys. Probably without evil. Grab them. Yep. Another one of these areas. Reading port-wise though. One. There's two. You're out of way. There's plenty of food, so I just need to be patient for a second here. Just gotta wait for more ports to drop. Next one of these. Maybe 19 something. Way better I'm supering it now. At least I should be able to get the next reward and a little bit extra. Plus more of the nighttime market that I'm kind of really loving now. I can see what the rewards are. Next thing to throw through. Okay. Almost entirely full stack with those. Let's go find that last bell. It's still in my inventory. Save these really close. Goodness. And we go with it. Because a full stack of those ports is not too bad. 2 off a full stack, but still really, really. Then I have plenty of resources to turn in. Let's go. That guy out of here. And go find this last bell. I want to say this is another one where the door is going to be kind of somewhere near the beginning, oddly, or in the middle. Oh yeah, aqua glass. Probably should grab some tin petals along here and not throw them at the shadow slimes, even though they make great ammunition. Go back into this room real quick. We'll just be kind of towards the beginning. Might be in that one area. Oh, hi, buddy. Is it in here somewhere? Wait. I'm assuming that's gonna be it. But let me... that really quick. Here then? Nope, but I did never finish this puzzle. Well, I don't know what that opened. Oh, this. Okay. It just takes me back out here. Takes me back out to this room? Yeah, okay. Interesting, but not what I'm looking for. Don't think. Maybe it's out here somewhere. Oh, bye, little slimes. I don't think that's a great idea. Buddies. Okay. Here we go. A little bit of a shortcut, but maybe not quite what we're looking for. And not quite a shortcut either, but still cute. Hi, buddy. I don't remember there being anywhere in here that had a doorway like that. It is possible. And maybe back this way. It's probably somewhere back here. Would not be surprised if I have gone entirely past it. Stay left here. I don't think there's a door down there. There is an area, but I feel like that isn't somewhere I can go just yet, if at all. I do see a little bit of land there. Oh, hang on. There we go. Right. Doesn't connect as much as I'd like it to, where I get info. So let's see. Okay, now just get back across here. Other side. We should be able to go back and talk to them, hopefully. I think that's all of them. We might find out it was not. Hopefully it was all of them. Unless there's one out here I've missed. Well, there's plenty of tar slimes again. You get down here? Yep, okay, no tar slimes. So let's go turn in these plorts and see if talking to them does anything. Gosh, there's so many shadow slimes now. Hitting a slime with a slime didn't quite work. Yep. One at least. And take it with me so I have that spot for it. Hoping that was everything I needed to do. You need to give us our character like some sort of like pager or something that they can contact us on to be like, hey, you've done a great thing. You can come talk to me again. And that is it, Beatrix. With the harmonizers activated, with your help, I can attempt to stabilize the Prisma Core. It works like this. The Prisma Core is constantly emitting a chaotic array of energy waves that seemingly take the form of color in our world. But it's totally out of sync with our world, a way that runs deep, like in an elemental way. That's how it warps everything around it. But this is where you come in. Harmonizers you activated emit a special energy pulse that reverberates through the whole of the labyrinth. Combined, they form a kind of harmonious energy wave, and when directed at the Prisma Core, it attempts to change it to make it harmonious too. But you said it was attempted before and it never worked. Yes, that's true, but I think I have something that the architects of the system did not. My arm. I can feel the energy waves of the Prisma Core in my arm. I can feel its chaos, and I think I'll be able to change its wavelength and create the harmony. Because I'm able to feel it myself. Okay, what do you need me to do? Once you're ready, I'll begin overlaying the harmonizer's wavelength into the Prisma Core. This will cause incredible disruptions and send the Prisma Core in a state of chaos until we can actually stabilize it. The chaos will have volatile effects around us, transmuting even slimes into masses of horrible tar that will ultimately destroy everything unless we do something about it. I need you to fight back and destroy all the tar before they destabilize the Prisma Core and take us down with it. Normally, water can't exist here for long. It turns into glass this close to the Prisma Core. But the harmonizers resonate through the water that flows here now, so grab it when you can and wipe out those tar. What if things get really out of hand? I've got you covered. Every dehydro shower above the Prisma Core only needs to build up enough pressure to be used. So to do that, pack it full of slimes. Not only might it save the day, but you'll be able to save some slime. Also, I'll store the contents of your vac tank during the process so you'll have plenty of slimes. I know this sounds like a lot and it's a long shot, but it's our only chance. So are you ready? Get stuff out of my inventory. At least turn in stuff that I'm a little more afraid of this. Yep. Okay, slime's equal. Yeah, let's try it. I need some slimes, please. Not really much as far as water goes. Of all the things here we go. Users said them done, I think, at first. So you kind of get the idea for it. Be so much more helpful if you could give me some more slimes. There's a bunny. Oop. Okay, so that's gonna take a couple tries. You can't cheat by bringing slimes in. Yeah, let's go try that again. Although I kind of have a better gist of what's going on. Feel that a little bit quicker. It's really like, how do I get water? I'm assuming it's the slimes. No, there is water provided. I just have to grab it. Didn't quite grab it. It's a lot more complex than I was expecting. Let's do this again. Water. Him. You get over here. Okay. Water. Spawned in. hole. I was not expecting there to be a boss battle in this game for whatever reason. This is not the game that I would expect there to ever be. Like, with an actual health bar there. Alright. Okay, you guys gonna need water. It's up here. A little too close to that for comfort. Still made this battle pretty chill. Yeah.
G'day, how's it going, Calulabel?
Get these down as quick as possible and get those slimes in the thing. Which this is a chaotic mess. I think the thing I need to put him in is like, yeah, it's right under this one. There we go. Water's up there. I need to find at least one more slime. I'm gonna come here, buddy. That's about the amount. But we need more. Ooh, okay. Really able to touch the ground now. Well, I'd love to use it if I could find one more slime. I might be having to redo this one. So I'm a little bit low. It'd be great if you gave me a slime right about now. Hi, buddy. Nice. You guys. Take in charge of the second guy. Yeah, you got that slime before you can get to it. He spawned in right behind me. So maybe I need to guard the shower that it's pointing to, because that's probably where these little guys are going to spawn in. I think started the other one. Oop. Oh, okay, so it doesn't actually count for both, it just reads it as you can fit in either top layer or bottom layer. Nice. Okay. Let's rescue you. See the slimes over here. the ones that I can bring here. The one up from being a perk, so out as well. Will be the last one this one needs. Yep. Okay, now that I'm getting the rhythm of it, it's not too bad. There's plenty of slimes up here, just need to grab them. Oh, there we go. We got you in stock, buddy. Not sure you got quite so stuck, but you did. Okay. Oh no. Poor little sleepy slimes. Definitely grab an extra view. Let's do that. View. Wait for the ring. Push. Slimes down below. What can you do next? That's heavy slime. Slime. At least got my health where it was. Okay. But this is just going to take a very, very, very long time because it's in such small chunks. It is working. Okay, guys, we just need to grab more of you. I keep handing you multiple of the same slime. That actually works out really well. Like, run straight into that tornado. Two more slimes. You'll spawn over here, maybe? Let's see. Oh, I don't know where that one went. Hoping it fell below. Yeah. That one. I just need one more after you guys. It's over here. I'm gonna use the one closest. 3, 8 more. Double. Real quick drop off and pick up more situation. Situation's not gonna give me a double just yet. There you go, buddy. Give me a double. I grab him. Yes. I have a little hyper slime for everybody. I don't think you would be in there. Oh, no, you definitely also don't. That's 3. There's 4. And 5. Okay, I see 6 up there. You guys up here, so I can grab more slimes if I can. You guys down with me. Get the next 6. And get new 2. Okay, so no doubles, getting new 4. Normally I'll get. There we go. Buddy. And there you go. I think it's a lot safer for you in there than it is out here. And bunny. Ah, okay. So I've been doing this. I don't want to hurt that. There we go. I got the inventory back. And you guys can do that. So now I can actually meet them? Is this the first character I've ever met face to face? Then do we actually meet them face to face? Or is it we go and talk to them with the hologram? Yep, it's a hologram. Matrix, all the readings from the Prismacore, they're stable. It's on a completely different wavelength than before. I can feel it. It will take a long time for the land to fully heal and the effects like Prisma disruption to stop, but Rainbow Island, no, the further whole far, far range has been saved. You did it, Beatrix. We did it. I can't thank you enough. What happens to Prismacore now? Time will tell, but I think it can remain here as yet another part of the world we call home. Humans were never part of this world until we landed here one day. Now look at this. We managed to be a part of it all, and not destroy it in the process. That's the way it should be. And the Prismacore was once lost out in the void of space before it landed here, and now it's part of the world too. I guess it's got to find its true place in all this, just like me. So you're free now? My field changed my arm. It's still connected somehow to the Prismacore, but it's not like before. There's a quiet to it now, just a low hum of energy. It feels peaceful. I'll need to run more tests to truly know, but I think I might be able to might finally be able to leave this chamber. Where will you go? There's something I need to do out there. I need to finally talk to someone and let them know that my mom tried so hard. That I tried so hard and that I just couldn't be that person, and that every day my mom felt such guilt about not being that person either. I might see you again for a while. I'm so sorry. Sometimes our journeys take us away from our friends and those we love. How did you manage it? I once had someone tell me you only need to look up at the stars. Stars? No matter how far away you go, their light will touch you both. But if that were but what if you were in where you are is beyond any distance beyond time? The light was here before us, and it will be here after. I hope she sees him. I hope she knows I'm safe now. Thank you, Beatrix, for all that you've done here for me and all that you've yet to do. The Far Far Range is a better place with you part of it. Yep. So that must be our last timely quest with Gigi then. I was gonna say, I don't think we're gonna get to talk to her in person because that would require just being close to that. I don't think I was gonna look to it. Wait, can I round up these slimes and put them in it? Just for the fun of it? Okay. I can. This is such a fun little mechanic, especially on the screen. Oh yeah, you can actually get it to work. That's funny. Oh, and it will just spawn in slime so you can do it. Or how many will be in there the next time I go in there? Now that I've done that. Nope. Gigi left the Grey Labyrinth for the first time as long as she could remember. It felt like leaving a dream. Night air was cool, and she heard the song of the wind, and it wove through the prismatic grasses across Rainbow Island. She looked up at the sea of stars that floated across the night sky as she thought of home and her mother. She wondered if she'd ever have the chance to talk to her again, to tell her that she was sorry. And so Gigi decided before her next adventure there was someone she needed to see. Oh wait, is she gonna see her grandmother and then that's gonna be a whole interesting thing? It was like coming home again, only she knew it wasn't the same. Yeah, so she ends up seeing completely forgot her name. She tried to find the words but couldn't. Somehow no words were needed. Somehow there was only love and understanding. That's interesting, considering her mother has just been born in this timeline. So, like, time is a funny thing. They say it marches on, but what if you're not ready to march with it? What then of those that manage to travel in the other direction? Once upon a time, there was a girl who figured out how to to walk outside of time. With great courage and determination, she took that step, because in doing so, she might just have a shot at saving the world. And with the help of some new friends and a little luck, the girl saved the world, but lost to time. Yeah, I was gonna say, she literally mentions that she broke the thing that let her travel. But somehow, or somewhere out there beyond time, a mother waits for a daughter to return. And though her days have been filled with grief and regret, somehow today she felt something different. She felt as calm as the ominous colors that once rippled across the horizon began to fade with the rising sun. Yeah, I was gonna say she can't go back unless she repairs something. And then she felt memories coming true that seemed long forgotten. Memories of her mother telling her that she was proud of her no matter what, telling her stories of Gigi and the sacrifice she made. And most clearly, a warm memory of them all together and the love they felt then. Because love is a funny thing. Once you feel it, you always have it. transcends everything, even time. Yeah, because yeah, she can't go back. So now her mom is just kind of left alone without her being able to go back to go see her. So how does that end up working out? I get the credits, thank you, game. I don't think it's gonna let me skip them, no matter how much I would like to. Because I know the game is not over. I know I can go right back to my ranch. But here's where it gets more fun. Is there's still yet an area I have completely not unlocked somehow, and I'm not sure how I missed it, which is super funny in the long run of things. So I have to figure out how I missed it and like where it is that I've missed it. So I'm very curious on what how the like the progression was supposed to work and what I did with it instead. Please make this skippable. I understand entirely why it's not, but for the sake of streaming, please make it skippable. Yeah, we just have to go through that whole thing. But yeah, so we know that she can't go back because she tells us that the gate that the person who ends up being her grandfather told our character about, Beatrix. Beatrix goes to check that gate in the first game and goes, "Hey, we can't do anything." And then it's like, "Oh, well, that's weird." And then we find out Gigi used it and broke it, meaning Gigi coming through to the past. She can't go back to the future, and so she ends up seeing her grandparents as her mother is born slash adopted. So that it's like that's a whole mess there that now they're gonna have to sort out. But then I'm curious if this is a thing of if they end up doing a third game, which I don't know if they'll do something with Gigi then, like we're going from Beatrix to Gigi, because it kind of feels like it's set up that way. But that would also be kind of weird, I think. But also not entirely, because I think this like in the beginning I thought the person, and I think to be fair, Beatrix as well. I'm not sure if we go back and kind of check. I thought that it was the aunt. I think it was the aunt in the first game that Beatrix got their ranch from. And so it was like, okay, so it's their aunt that's telling him about this island and inviting him to it and everything. And then you get the point where it's like, okay, but it's not the aunt. So if it's not the aunt, then who is it? And then you find out it's Gigi. It's like, okay, so Gigi kind of almost tricked us into going there. Now we're here, and we're kind of staying here. Until like other people possibly come there, but we don't have. It doesn't look like a lot of people are coming there. I think we're just kind of stuck there. So what are they gonna do after this if they decide to continue that story again? It's like, look, we could see them going with Gigi, but I could also maybe see them doing it where we leave yet again to another island. But how are we gonna go to another island? Because I don't think Beatrix is gonna fall for, hey, I sent a boat and a note. Be perfectly fine. Don't worry about it. I think Beatrix is gonna do that one again. Because to be fair, they kind of got tricked into fixing a problem that wasn't really their problem to solve in the first place. So it'll be interesting to see. Yes, I am sorry the credits are not skippable. I do wish they were. It is just the downside of I think this was not planned for streaming in mind. So we'll see how that goes. If that assuming it ends up getting fixed eventually. Okay, so we get the little thing here. Someday, somehow, I will see you again. Yeah, so I'm assuming if there's a third game, it's gonna be GG. But yeah, you can find the other area that I missed. Oh. I just go straight teleported right back to the range. Okay. Yep, gift, amber shrubs. Amber grass. And what do you have for me? Ooh, okay, some more rocks. Still time for the night market, so I should go do that real quick. And what do I want from there? So many good items. Ooh, prismatic carousel sounds really cool. Maybe later. I need to do some of the trees and stuff. I have 5 more. Let me do this. And I want to do one of the penguins. Ooh, okay, that's interesting. For later. Prismatic miniature 1 mil. See, that'd be kind of cute, but I think the prismatic carousel will be interesting. Prismatic mossy hen statue. High-tech battery. Electric pillar lamp. Do the mushrooms next time. Should do the daily deals. I don't think this will come with daily deals at all, though. Yep. Not anything I want there right now. So let me go see blueprint-wise what it's going to take to make that sort of stuff. Grab these so they don't rot from sitting on the ground. Some of my lettuces. Oops. Oh, I don't have them. Let's put some of you guys downstairs. Yeah, I was expecting the storyline to be a little bit longer. I'm not. I shouldn't say I'm upset that it's short. Like that actually feels like a perfect that I've gone through it. Like that was the perfect ending to it. But at the same time, it's like okay, now I have got more questions, and I still have an area to find, and I'm so confused as to where I missed it. But I know what it's supposed to kind of be like. So I'm assuming it's going to be something where I've missed a portal through getting one of the really, really large slimes to burst. I don't have a portal somewhere, is my best guess. Or a cave. There we go. And let's go check the blueprints for these items, because I'm curious what they're going to take. So I have a feeling it's going to be some really nice expensive stuff. Hopefully not, but never know. Or is it bought pre-made decor? Nope. I need to take a look and see if that's actually the case. No, that does not seem to be the case. Wait. Because I need to go to the thing is... Ah, there we go. Variants. Well, if I don't have the base one, apparently, it doesn't work so much for the variant either. Okay, so it'll take the same things, I'll just get a different variant. Okay, that's not too bad. I just need to make sure I get the base blueprints for everything I can, I think, so then I can make those next time. It's been just about 4 hours, and I feel like that was actually a really good stopping point. Um, yeah, we need to figure out. This is my last stream of the week. I don't do Saturday and Sunday, so what I'll do this weekend is I'll do a little bit of looking around and at least find not basically the answer, but what the first hint is of like, hey, this is where you need to go for the first thing, and go from there. Because I kind of already think I know what slimes are going to be in there based on accidentally seeing a preview while looking up some other stuff. But if that's the case, then it's not too bad, and I promise I will deal with the pens when I get back on, so there's not florts just everywhere. Yeah, so far, need to do that next area. Need to do a little bit of work on getting everything sorted, getting some decor around, getting this set up how I want it to be set up. I think this would be really nice as well, like a little garden thing. A lot more flowers, but definitely just need to work on it. But yeah, overall, that wasn't too bad, and the ending was pretty good. But I'll be back Monday with it, and then I need next week. I also need to figure out where I'm going to put Assassin's Creed in because I need to get back to doing Assassin's Creed. I keep promising I'm going to, and I keep getting distracted by this game and some other games. So I will be back Monday with it. I had a ton of fun with it. I am still a bit mazed by the ending, and it's probably going to take me a little bit to be like, okay, wow, that was a very shocking ending for this. But yeah, it was a really good ending. Um, Again, next week I will be back with a little bit more of it, get the next area open, all that, and then it'll probably just be another one of my games where I'll do. I might show it off eventually once in a while. After that point, once I get all the decor and all like the slime collecting done, it'll just be something I'll show it off. I'll just play it offline or off stream. I wanted to mainly do the storyline on stream, and it turned out really good. Discord wise, I need to get Subnautica because that was the game that people voted on me playing uh, as soon as possible slash next. So we'll get Subnautica. Subnautica is next. I understand that the reason it was voted on was people were hoping that it would be spooky, and the problem is that sort of stuff doesn't really scare me. Still Wakes in the Deep has been purchased. That is the one I think people are like, oh, that's not too scary, and yet that's the one I have more of a problem with than Subnautica. So we'll see how this one goes. So yeah, I'll figure that one out next week as well. But yeah, so Monday this will be back, and we'll go from here. It's been good. That was a really good ending.